monitoring government programs. And we have found a number of issues. One of them is that quite a number of our public servants do not fully attend to work. You go to a district, these people report, instead of reporting at 8, some report at 11, others don't report at all. And there's no information left behind for action. So public people come to the public offices, they don't have anybody to attend to them. They keep on trekking until they get tired and they get annoyed with the government. They say, the government is not helping us. That's number. Number two, a number of other programs which are supposed to be worked on, fully done, they are either halfway done or poorly done. We have a number of projects which are almost redundant. I was in the Captura area. I found there are some projects which were done but are not functional. There are some stores which are put, there are some grinding machines which are put, which are not working. I was in Chegegwa. There are some dairy plants which are put in place. They are not working. I was in the Ruero here. There is a factory for pineapples which has been there idle. I was in Kayunga. There is a factory for pineapples. There is a factory for soap. All of them, they are just idle. I call them ivory towers. So we need to ensure that really we get things done right. Much of the money is left there redundant. We have been looking at some of the PDM programs. Some of the money have not been sent to the beneficiaries. You find a district having about 7 billion. I was in Sironko, they had over 12 billion lying idle. And this is the money that leaves the government treasury, goes outside, does not reach the beneficiaries. The government ends up borrowing money to replenish the treasury. When the money is lying in banks, literally the government, the money government borrows from banks, what we call local lending, is the money which is government money that has been released from government, is lying in the banks and have not reached the beneficiaries, which is painful. So we shall have to insist and follow up, especially these people who are not effecting the government programs. And we have to put them to task. Otherwise, if we sleep, then the government will collapse. And that is what we have been doing.
Okay, you've spoken about challenges. What of successes?
Well, of course, there are some servants who are doing a great job. I found in many areas PDM doing well, especially those who benefited. The president's vision of giving this money to the people who don't have access to funds and who don't have security for funds was a great one. People were laughing at it to say one can get 1 million, but I can assure you there are very many people who have no capacity to borrow 1 million. So when you give them this money and they make a start, I went and saw a certain old woman who got 1 million and started a bed of trees. And you can tell the woman is now a millionaire. There is a woman who got money and bought chicken, just local chicken, 8 of them. In a period of 3 months, the 8 of them had laid eggs, and she had hatched over 200 kids. It was surprising. So sometimes when you look at these activities which these people do, they get on and get on and get on, and they're able to raise on their own. Let me tell you, there are a number of households that have not been having any little income. Even us who are working, you find somebody who doesn't have income in a day, you say, hey, I don't have 10,000, you look around, you can't find it. So to have that 1 million and buy maybe chicken and buy piglets and grow tomatoes is a very, very big asset. And by the way, there are some people who succeeded perfectly. He got 1 million, he had to hire land. He didn't even have land. You don't have the money, you don't have land. So he hired land. He grew tomatoes. From the hired land where he paid 200,000 for the season, he earned 5 million from the tomatoes. The man was driving now on a motorbike. He said, this is mine, I don't have land yet. I have now paid for the second season. I'm sure I'm going to buy my own land. So that is a start. Once you have a primer that can make people start and move on, then that's the greatest thing the government can do for its people, many of whom are outside of the money economy.
Okay, thank you.